Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Icarus, and today we're doing a little bit of a rearranging of the yard. You'll notice that I have moved our wall out significantly here from where we were at before. I've added in a number of additional gates. We've got a gate right here that's kind of our front gate to get down to the main bridge there as we get off of the island. I've also added a gate on the back corner over here since we did have that side door. This is going to be real useful for getting over to the stairways to get to the desert. It's also a great way to get to our iron mine that's underneath the water here in the cave and down to our pump, so that's been really convenient. And then over here on the other side, I've got a gate in that corner, which is more just to have a gate in the corner, and another gate over here to again get down to the water, get over to our deep mining nodes and such. And I'm just being reminded here, we've got an open mission for farming. I've got to go turn some cocoa beans in down over there. Let me run into the house here real quick. I'm pretty sure we've got some. Ooh, all of our crops are ready. 1 second. So with the crops all harvested here, let's go ahead and grab these cocoa seeds. How many do I need? I need 35. If I split this stack here a few times, something like this. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this where I can select the amount that I want, but that's all right. Let's get all of that loaded up. We've got a little bit of leftover vegetables that we can't stack into the freezer. Usually that means it's time to start making some food, but we'll go ahead and just stack it in here. Something like that. And let's run down here and turn this quest in while we're thinking about it. So one of the things that I want to do today, now that I've got this wall built here off camera, is we're gonna make our barn area a little bit bigger for the animals. We've been having some issues with the animals. Woo, there we go. Now, there should be a reward pod coming down here somewhere. Oh, right there. I missed it entirely. And let's see. Dried meat, leather. We're going to take the ores. Take off. Whoop, what's going on? Dang, the wildlife always jumping out of nowhere and trying to kill me. There we go, all patched up. All right, so with the distractions out of the way, let's run back up here to the base and look at our plans to move the barn around. We need to move the barn because we've been having some problems when our animals die and I bring a new one back to the base. This barn was too close to the gate and the animal would start trying to autopath to get to the bed or the feed trough, and that would cause them to run into the spikes on the outside and die, which has been kind of a painful process. And so we're going to build a little bit bigger barn area, and I'm going to move it over here away from the two main gates so that we don't run into the same problems. And the reason I want to build a bigger barn area is the other problem we have, which is I can technically feed both animals from the same food trough, but sometimes they run into each other and it causes problems. And that means we're going to build a barn area where I can have two different feed troughs more easily. And so I'm going to go with platforms all up in here. We're starting to get towards the end of the day here. I'm going to be silly and turn on my lantern even though it's daylight here, just so I'm not in the shadows. And if I do this, oops, I didn't mean to fall off there. This is going to start to look a lot more like a decent barn area. I don't want to block our new gate down here, so I'm kind of thinking about whether or not I want to build all the way out here or not. I'm thinking no. We might build 3 wide up closer to the front here, and then we'll do some stairs. I think that's what we're going to do. Overweight for a moment here. That's all right. We'll be back to normal in just a second. I did a double wide door here because I think that's going to be easier for the animals to get through. If I've got a double ramp up like so, and then a double ramp up like there, I can then do a double wide door again. Like that. And this becomes a very awkward space in general. I'm tempted to slap a foundation down here for now. And do a normal wall? No, we'll do a windowed wall. There we go. Now this should be a nice area for the animals, and what I can do is set up like one food trough and water there, and like another over here to give them some room to move around. This window doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense now, but I'm thinking what we can do for a roof here. I don't know if I want to start the roof right away and get rid of the window, or should I just put another wall up here and do the same roof all the way up? Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, those are half roofs. That's right. I wonder if I have any more of those. All right, I've got a few of these half pitch pieces, so let's see if I can get this up. Lower roof and upper roof. There we go. All right, I have made an attempt at figuring out the roof here, and it has been a poor attempt because we've got all kinds of weird spots that we've still got to resolve here, like this one. Now, technically this works, but that's going to look really weird if I have a wall sitting here, so I've got to think this through. I don't have the ability to do inverted half pitches, but I do have these stone wall angled ones, and so I think I can do like a right angle inverted piece like so. Then it's like, I don't know what to do with this whole piece. Like, is that a piece like that'll take care of this, but then what do I put on that? Like, I don't even know. Is there an angled wall piece for that? Oh, there is. There's just no reasonable piece that'll block that section without looking completely ridiculous. Because if I do that and come outside and look at it, yeah, that's completely and utterly ridiculous. And so that leaves me with just doing something like this, where I need to do a lower right angle piece off of this. And that'll match up with the roof, and it'll come across straight here. Technically, that's closing off the outside, so everything looks fine there. And that piece is all good. I can have an overhang if I want. That's all right. Let's see. So really, I just need to toss some walls up here then. Like so. Toss a wall up here. Get a couple angle pieces there, and there. And we should be good to go, actually. And honestly, I don't even need these. So I can do away with that overhang altogether, I think. Angle left. Angle right. Angle top. Angle left. Alright, that's all looking pretty good now. The only quote-unquote weird piece that we've got is that piece up there. And that's because I did this piece to match this roof as opposed to the other piece to match the top roof. So let me see if I can match that top roof and have that look better. There we go. Okay. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Okay. That solves my outside problem from down here. while leaving me with an outside problem up here. Very, very unfortunate, very interesting, using different kinds of angles, different kinds of roof pieces together. This whole structure not working out quite as well as I'd hope. Plus, this is just a horrible roof design, if I'm being honest. All right, so after a lot of fumbling around, I have finally decided to go with this. It's a kind of simplistic design. We left it open. Originally, I had some doors, but then I realized, you know, the animals need to wander in and out. I put the feed trough right in the middle. We've got the bed in the little alcove, and I set the water out here because then we get rainwater, and that should work out good. And I've majorly reduced the front of the house here and decided to make it just a little bit more architecturally interesting, keep things a little bit different. I don't know, I'm not an architect, and looking at my roof lines and stuff is not working out so well, but the entryway is now much smaller. I've got side doors because why not? I should probably put some steps in there at some point. But we can get around easily now between all the different areas. The workshop is here. We just scooted some of the workbenches back in a little bit. And the only thing I haven't done yet is replace our solar panel and the furnace that I'd picked up from the other room here. And so we're not in a dire need for those just at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that in here. We need to get our bench put down again for the radio, which maybe we will just stick this right back out here. There we go. And all I've got to do is find somewhere to store all this copper. We're going to put it in here. I'm not going to make copper nails, but it's a good place to stick things for the moment. I have to say it's been quite the adventure getting all of this put together. I am not the best architect, and it took me quite a while to figure out how to get all the roofs to match up and get the buildings to align and, you know, just make it look halfway decent. We want to take pride in our building skills here. I'm running low on food, and it's getting dark, so let's fire this up long enough to jump in the bed, move the day forward. I should have washed my hands before doing that so that I got the sleeping bonus. Oh well. It is what it is. And then let's grab a few pieces of food here. Oh, I'm running low on the prime meats here. I'm going to toss a round of that in the old furnace here. I need to grab a chunk of wood for that. I'm looking around. I think I've got some wood around here. There we go. Somebody asked in the comments why I don't use coal in here, and that's because coal is a pretty rare resource. It is definitely needed for making steel and all of those kind of components, and so I don't know, it just kind of felt like a waste to toss coal into our fireplace. Now, I am letting this run for just a minute to get a couple pieces of food here. There we go. Let's deactivate that now. And I've been salting my food, which is pretty interesting. It's really just taking your existing food and giving it double the spoiling time. So even though I'm not bringing these with me right now, we've also got all of these pies can be salted as well. So you can see now it's a couple thousand seconds until they spoil, whereas before it was, I don't know, like 800, 900. So with all my bonuses and the salting, these things are lasting quite lengthy. And with the base modifications done, the goal for today is, this gate doesn't seem to be working out so well for us. The Jaguars just keep coming right up to the gate and trying to get in. I think they can see the animals up there or something, so we might have to rethink this base design already, and I haven't even really gotten it launched, because otherwise we're going to come back to our animals getting killed off at some point here, I feel like. So I don't know what we're going to do here. Maybe we'll bring it away from the base a little bit further even. I'm really not sure here. Either way, the thought being that the next thing that I'd like to try and do that I haven't done yet is try and run one of these Enzyme Geysers. Now, I know there's not a whole lot of benefit to doing this in open world at this point. Everybody has let me know that I'm not going to get exotics out of that. However, I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to try out here on camera, just to see how it works, see how hard they are. And yeah, so we're going to be using, we did build a repair bench. I don't know if I did that on camera or off, but we're going to be repairing our gun here. It just gives me one place so I don't have to find the appropriate workbench. I can dump all the materials in here and just use it. So with everything repaired up, I think the plan is to figure out how to build some fortifications down by the Enzyme Geyser and build the appropriate machines for taking that on. Come into Tech 4 here, you can see that we get this vapor condenser, which can be placed over Enzyme Geysers. And I believe this is going to activate what they've called HORDE mode in the earlier patches. And so we're going to build one of these real quick and see what we can do with this thing. And of course, I'm coming up one glass short. We're going to have to run out here real quick and see if we can find a piece of glass. Shouldn't take too long because we've got all of these nodes respawned across the island. In fact, let me go ahead and grab a saddle and bring Moby. It'll be a lot faster. All right, we've been able to craft the vapor condenser. Woohoo! All right, so with the vaporizer in hand, I've also picked up some of these medium hedgehogs, which I've been gathering for a while, and not really for any specific reason. They've just shown up in a lot of missions and stuff, and so I thought that these would be useful for setting up some defenses. And given that this thing is going to bring on some hordes, I'm thinking I've got a few of these walls left up here in a chest. Might as well just grab those and give myself a little bit of breathing room on defending ourselves. I got 3 walls and 3 spike fortifications. I've also got a nice titanium hammer here, so I'm going to grab that. I've got O2 oxygen. I'm going to be well fed here. And I think we're just going to set these up in a little bit of a pattern around this thing. I don't know how much this is really going to be a big deal. If I set these up in kind of a triangle pattern even, I don't need to do a whole lot to defend this other than keep the monsters off of it. I need to be able to get in here and hit the button is about it, and then I'm just gonna surround this thing with spikes. In theory, this will help keep it safe, and I can get in there, I can shoot anything that comes at it, and then I'm just gonna deploy these spikes along here to give me a little bit of extra defense if anything comes my way. I have no idea how effective any of this stuff is going to be. I'm assuming most stuff isn't going to come from my base behind me, and I was kind of thinking that I could just stand up here and shoot at anything that comes along. That's the general idea. I don't know how many monsters are going to be coming down the line here, but we've got ourselves 85 bullets. I've got a titanium knife with a damage upgrade. We should be able to handle this, right? Right? We'll find out. Hold to activate. There we go. I've never done one of these before, so You guys are probably gonna laugh at me. Alright, let's see. We've got... Oh, wolves coming here. Looks like they're just gonna run into the spikes. That's easy peasy. Let me get my hammer out here. Oh. That's an alpha wolf. That was unexpected, so it does gear up here. Or scale up, I should say. Well, these things aren't even hardly hurt. I don't know why I'm wasting my time. Oh, oh. Alright, you know what? They're just wolves. We should have made more bandages, though. Seriously, I just bandaged myself. Oh, there's a bear. Okay, we're not doing so hot here, mostly because we're not paying attention. There's a level. I need a bandage. Let me grab some fluff here. I don't really want to deal with the crocodile. Wow, there's a lot of these. So the wolves coming in is more like what I expected when we did the bumper, where it would just be more non-stop. Let me repair a few of these now. Komodo's just wrecking things. There are so many bodies here. I haven't seen any wolves in a while. I think this might be one of the wolves that we need to go kill, so I'm gonna jump over here and see if we can finish that off. There we go. I wonder how long these corpses are gonna stick around. I am not seeing any more creatures. Maybe that was the end of it? I don't know. Oh wait, was that one? Oh, that's a crocodile. Don't need that. I haven't gotten anything. Oh, 98% complete, or 96 of the current stage, I assume, out of 0 of 3 stages complete. Okay, so I must have a wolf trapped somewhere. Let's go see if we can find a wolf somewhere. Oh, there he is, hiding behind the rocks. Alright. That ought to do it. Run back up here and see what's going on. What have we got here? Oh, jaguars. Okay. Got a black jaguar. That's scary. move. Yikes. Repairing the spikes. That was closer than I expected. Oh my goodness. You know, part of me is actually not upset that the Komodo might come over here and help us out. Oh my gosh, is a bear wave? I need bandages is what I need. It is a bear wave. I need more. Alright, let's get back over here. Oh my goodness, bears everywhere. Yikes. Get in here. Alright. I need to eat this. I need to grab a bandage so I can stop bleeding out. Reloading. Spikes. Oh my goodness, this is a lot more intense than the worms were. Fix the bleeding. I am almost dead. Oh, we're out of food? Really? Oh man. I did not think this through. Alright, I've got regen, so as long as I can avoid taking damage for a minute here, I should start regenning my health. Okay. Oh, look at all those bear cubs too. Oh, and they're getting in. Oh, we didn't think this through. I think this was the last wave too. I can just respawn. I think I could get out here and deal with it. I should have brought food. Why didn't I bring food to heal myself? We did not think this through. Man, those spikes are killing all the bears. Oh, I need to hold F to respawn. Well, this is me hurrying to get back here. Oh my goodness. Yes, respawning. Alright, the good news is I left my body a little bit away from the spawn point. Oh, it's still going too. Look at that. Alright, well, where'd they all go? Is that a bear? It is. Okay. Here, little bear. Oh, that scared me. 90%. We got a few more of them out here somewhere. I thought I saw a whole bunch of cubs running this way at one point. Yep, there they are. It must have chased some other crocodile. Interesting. Man, I really want to start looting all these bodies at some point. I've got 5%. That one kill was worth 5%, so I've got one more out here somewhere, is what it would seem like. Let's run back up here and check on the machine, see if we manage to actually finish this off now. No, we're still at 95%. There's one creature missing somewhere here. I just cannot seem to find it. Kind of feel bad about all these bear cub carcasses. They're so cute. We've got a Komodo back here, not what I'm looking for. A wolf, also not what I'm looking for. Maybe if we come down here, I don't know. We're running out of places on this island to find a bear. Well, since it's clearly not going to cancel the thing, I'm going to go grab some food real quick because we're tired of running around with no stamina. Both of our animals seem to be hanging out pretty good still. And I have gotten my... the thing is eating up everything. I was going to skin all of those guys for experience, you. I've gotten my stamina up now. I'm going to grab these bones before they disappear. I have searched the better part of the island here. I'm not finding any bears, bear cubs, anything of the sort here, so I don't know what's going on. We're going to continue to make the rest of the circle. We've got the normal wildlife popping up all over the place here. I'm not even going to bother skinning that. So many birds and crocodiles everywhere, but not a bear in sight. So I'm about to accept the very real possibility that our Enzyme Geyser is just bugged. I feel like there's probably one creature out here somewhere, but I don't know where. We have looked just about everywhere that I can think of. I can't imagine that it would be off of the island, but maybe. What is this? That's buffalo? Yeah, I mean, we've gone everywhere, folks, so I think we're gonna just accept defeat on this one. I don't really want to waste the resources on making a second run. I was really hoping to get that enzyme off of this. I forget what it's called, but I think I get an enzyme of some kind, and I can use that to... Oh, I did get everything. Well, look at that. Pick up condensed enzymes. Well, sweet. Now, I think if I leave this here and activate it again, the next wave is even harder, which we're obviously not in condition to take on right now, but I'm kind of excited that we managed to take that on, and if I'd been smarter and brought a stack of food with, we could have done that without dying. I'm not very good at remembering to get all my inventory stuff prepared. I should have had a stack of bandages, I should have had some more food, but we managed to complete that. We've got a condensed enzyme, and if I'm not mistaken, that is something I can use at the trophy table. Where is the trophy table? Is that a tier 2 item? Trophy bench, tier 2. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. I need wood, copper, iron. All right, well, that's a minor inconvenience there. Let's grab some iron, get over to the crafting bench. I'm going to make this trophy bench, and as long as we're here, let's get all of the miscellaneous materials out of our inventory that we don't need. And let's see, this trophy bench looks nice and tiny. Put that in there, and I don't see anything. I thought, sure, I used this condensed enzymes with that. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't unlock the statues and stuff that I can use with these condensed enzymes until after I've done some missions or something. So I don't know. I've only very briefly read up on those on the wiki, and that was a while ago. So I apologize, folks. We're just experimenting here, but not making a whole lot of progress. All right, so with that, we have managed to finish the Enzyme Geyser here. I was really not thinking we were going to do it for a little bit there with how many creatures were coming. That was definitely more exciting than the Thumper was. So we might have to try and do that again at some point. It was a great source of bones. I don't really need the leather or meat, but if I ever did, that's just an awesome way to get a whole bunch of creatures. And yeah, this has been a really exciting episode for me trying out new things. We'll be back next time to keep hitting some different things on the list. We're getting real close to trying out some missions, I think. We've gotten just about all we can do in open world here knocked off the list. We've got a few more things I want to try out, some interesting things on the tech tree, some different things to build. But we've really been cranking through the tech tree the last several episodes, trying out the new machines. So if there's anything you'd like to see me try out, drop a comment below. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. That's all for today. Keterk out.